Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gaming Weekly Update. I am your host Kieran, and today I will be showing you how I get through every boss fight in Sonic Mania. This is not a professional walkthrough, this is just to show you how I get through them. So without any further delay, let's jump straight into the action. And first off, we do Green Hill Zone, Act 1. Now this one, he's a silver ball and on a chain, so he swings back and forth like this. And you can only hit him when he's silver. So when he spins around like this, stay to the far right or the far left. And then when he turns silver again, that gives you the upper hand. And then when it's just one of them, he basically turns red and he bounces like that, like a bouncing ball. So wait until he bounces 3 times and then he turns silver, and then that's your upper hand to hit him. And the cheekiest way to actually beat this boss is that there's actually a star power up before you actually go to hit him. So you collect that, and then you enter the boss fight, and then basically, because you're invincible, he can't harm you. So you can literally just lay waste at him like this. So it becomes that straightforward and easy to beat him. And here is Green Hill Zone Act 2. So this is basically a reminiscence of the final boss in Sonic 2. So with a different twist, he throws bombs at you if you're far away from him. And he basically shoots his arm at you if you're close to him. I basically done a mistake there. I tried to jump on him when I had the chance, but yeah. Basically, one of the ideas is to hit him from either underneath or wait until his arm extends. And then you can jump up and hit him. So, fairly simple boss. Here we have Chemical Plant Act 1. And as you can see, I waited until he was about to appear on screen, which was in the middle, and I jumped towards him. So what you do here is wait until he jumps out the water. He bounces 3 times. And then he will turn up like this, and the blue spheres will shoot around, and then that's your opportunity to hit him. So you just keep repeating this until he does the same thing, literally the same phase. And like I did here, you can spin dash across the other side if you want. Not always necessary, but that sometimes might help in some situations. So again, wait until he's like that. And then it's basically just the same process. It's literally a simple boss. So, just keep doing the same thing. So one side, he bounces 3 times. Spin dash, or just wait until you're one side and go to the other. And then he throws his balls, and then you go up and whack him like that. Sometimes you can get 1 hit, sometimes you can only get 2. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This boss fight in Chemical Plant Zone Act 2, like, it's Mean Bean Machine, so I'm usually not very good at this game, so the strategy I can't really explain very well. What I've done here, I basically tried to get the best layout of it as I could, so, and you basically want to have less beans on your screen than he does, because if you lose, it's an instant death. And then you beat him as soon as he fills his screen up, so what you want to do, you have to go for a combo with these colored beans. There's blue, green, red, and yellow, and purple. So, you go for a combo and build up as much clear beans to fill up his screen, like he's done to me twice there, 3 times now. So, there we go. And then that's one combo, so that will fill his screen up a bit. So, you want to go for trying to go for having less beans than he does on his screen. Because the less beans you have, the less chances you have of getting... It's difficult to describe here, so yeah. The less chance you've got of losing. So the more beans that are on his screen, you want to make sure he has more. Because the more full his gets, and as you can see, I'm trying so hard to get a combo. Yeah, I'm not usually good at Mean Bean Machine, so that's why I'm pretty bad at doing this at the moment. But yeah, just go for less beans than him. Because as you can see, he's getting more beans than me now. So the less that I have, and the more that he has, the more chances you have of winning. So just keep doing that, building the clear beans to go up on his screen, and that should give you the upper hand to beat this. So it's very difficult, well, if you don't know the game, but even for someone like me who's not good at Mean Bean Machine, it's basically simple. So it fills up the screen like this. As you can see, Robotnik's about to die anytime soon, right there. And that's how you beat this boss fight in Chemical Plant Zone Act 2. Very simple. And here we enter Studiopolis Zone. Now, this was the boss fight that pretty much everyone has a lot of trouble with. This was actually the game when I first played this, well, the level when I first played this, which was what caused me to get my first game over. So what you want to do, don't hit the red rockets, you want to hit the ones that are silver and blue. So, the way I do this, at least it works for me anyway, is that you want to stay as far back as you can, or try and run as much as you can, because you want to jump over the red rockets like this, and then as soon as you see that one, that's the one I usually roll into it like that. Now, I tried to do this as very professional as I could, but, you know, like I said, this is not a professional walkthrough, or, oh, I can do this without getting hit. That's not what this is. Basically, this is just me showing you how I go through them. So, again, you jump over it, and then sometimes it's tricky to jump over them sometimes, but again, you roll into the one that you want to hit, which is the silver and blue one. And there's 4 phases of this. So far that's 3 times that I've done this. So it gives you a couple of rings every time you go through a phase. So you just keep at it. This is the final phase of this boss fight. So again, he shoots 2 arrows and he shoots one of those ones that you need. So jump over that, which I screwed up because I mistimed my jump. So it's like that. So roll into it like that. And then that is the final hit of this boss. And that is it for Studiopolis Act 1. The next one isn't as difficult as the first one, but yeah, I mean, yeah, the next one is actually quite easy. This one's an absolute joke, to be honest with you. Like Sonic 1 Master System's boss fight, you can actually find ways to actually just jump up towards him. And you want to stay underneath Robotnik when that power-up, like for Robotnik, comes up. Because you want to stay there so that the sunlight doesn't hit you. So, there you go, that's how easy it is. That's how I do the boss fight anyway. It's that simple. So here we enter the flying battery zone. So, there's 2 ways you can actually do this boss fight. You can either, like, have the electric shield and do what I'm doing here, which is basically just jumping up towards him, because you got the lightning shield, you could jump higher and the electric power doesn't, anything electric doesn't hit you. But the way the game intends you to do this, when they spawn a robot like this, you want to kill the robot that it creates, so that it crushes the robots and scraps that's below you to get closer towards that above you. So when you get closer to it, that allows you the upper hand to be able to hit it like this. And then that's it for the Flying Battery Zone Act 1. So with the next one, this one here, this is normally the one that a lot of people have trouble with, but this is actually a lot more easier than you think. So the way to do this, dodge those balls that... So the balls come up like right, left, and then there's none afterwards. So you've got to... So it comes up at the right first, then from here it'll come up from the left. So you go on the left, and then you jump and whack him like that. Sometimes you can get 2, like that. So the next one here, on the 3rd phase of it, you just want to dodge the thing. Some people get good luck with this and they can actually get him on the spikes when it's like that, but I could never figure that out. So again, it comes to the right, so go on the right one here, and then you whack Robotnik. And I don't know what happened here. I didn't actually get him on the spikes there. I mean, I think it might have been because I hit him like on the very top, which is what caused him to hit him in a more downwards motion. So make sure you get him into either the middle or the bottom of where the red ball with the yellow star is. So again, right here, there's only spikes, so there's no pole. So you just dodge out of the way of that. And then again, the pole will appear at the right this time. And then you jump up towards the pole, and then you hit him like that. Sometimes you can easily get 2 hits, and there you go. And that's how simple this one actually is. I can see how this will be difficult for a lot of people, but it's actually pretty simple once you get the pattern. So this level here, we are now in Press Garden Zone. And this boss fight is pretty tricky. Even I had a lot of trouble figuring this one out when I was recording this. But yeah, to do this, yeah, I was trying to figure out how to spawn him here. But yeah, as soon as you hear the bleeping, that means he's about to shoot his saw out. So what you want to do, you want to make sure he does that enough times, so that when he hits his box, when he hits one of the boxes, he goes into stun lock like this. So that gives you the upper hand to hit him like that. So you have to keep making him hit boxes. So if if you're on one side, he'll use one side to hit you. So when he's like that, that's when you want to hit him. But I went to try to rush that, and that's why I got hit with that sword there. So, yeah. This is actually quite a tricky boss, like, if you don't know the pattern for this, because you can clearly see, I have no idea, but because I got rings, it's a lot easier when you've got rings, but sometimes if you've got no rings, you're basically screwed, because you can use invincibility frames, like, to be able to do it, but this is actually the way you want to do it. Wait until he hits enough boxes, so that he's stun locked like this, and then that's when you want to jump up towards him like that. And Tails sometimes if you miss him, sometimes if you're playing as Sonic and Tails, it is easy because sometimes you miss him, but then Tails will hit him. So what I forgot to mention in this video as well, like, the boss fights change, like, between Sonic's gameplay and Knuckles' gameplay. The boss fights are all the same, like, when you play as either Sonic, Tails, Mighty, or Ray. But with Knuckles, he actually has 2 levels where the boss fights change on him. So, we'll get to those in a second, but for now, this is still this level with this boss fight here. It's just a matter of timing it to be able to get him to hit the box. What happens afterwards when there's no boxes, I have no idea, because I don't know, I haven't got, like, all the boxes destroyed. So again, wait until he does that, stun lock, then you whack him like this. So, it's more or less trial and error, like, trying to get this one. It's a lot trickier to do than it looks. So here's Act 2 of this one. This one, not so bad. Well, I mean, this one is actually quite tricky, because what you want to do, don't get too close to him when he's, like, standing up like that, because he will just freeze you in ice. So what you want to do, you want to hit him while he's jumping, and don't run into the star like I did, because he throws, like, these stars like you get in Metropolis Zone in Sonic 2. They basically look like a Starmie, or Staryu from Pokemon. I think that might be Staryu I'm thinking of, but yeah. Basically, when they explode, they throw these spikes at you, so I keep making the same mistake, so they shoot off at a pattern, so you gotta be wary of that. So, yeah. Don't do my mistake. So here is the next zone, which is... Oh, what is this one called again? Yeah, I think this is Stardust Speedway Zone. Yep, that's what this one is. So here, like, these fireflies, you want to hit the correct one, and make sure you don't hit the laser beam. So you hit them enough times so it spawns the main big one that you have to attack. I didn't know how to dodge this one, so that's why I got hit there, but I think you actually have to jump over it. So yep, there's one of them, so you quickly destroy that one when you get close enough. Like that. And then next phase will be 2 of them. So you only need to destroy one of them, I think. And sometimes you can get both if their timing's correct. There you go, there's the big one, and that's the one you want to hit mainly. Metal Sonic. And the pattern for this one, yeah, I probably should have cut out the cutscenes for this one while making this video, but yeah, I just wanted to see how the boss starts and all that stuff. So here, you basically want to avoid Metal Sonic when he's about to do these type of attacks. And as you saw, I basically done like a high jump of some kind. I wasn't sure how I'd done it, and he does a dash attack like that when you're on a straight road. So make sure as soon as you hear those sounds, like it'll go, and then he goes like that. That means he's coming towards you. So just keep dodging him until you come into this area here. Now, you then encounter these little robots here, which appeared in Sonic 2 for the Master System, I believe. So what you want to do here, avoid Metal Sonic's ball and spin dash at the little guy when he's spin dashing towards you. Because the enemy spin dashes towards you. So avoid the metal electric ball, and then spin dash at him when he's spin dashing you. The best chance to do it is when he's at the very far side of either right or left, because it'll bounce up and hit Metal Sonic like that. So yep, again, he spin dashes, and then you want to wait until he spin dashes at the side, and then it will hit Metal Sonic as he bounces up. So that's all you've got to do. You've got to basically... I ran into him. I don't know why I did that, but again, you bounce the little guy up into Metal Sonic like that. But that's not the end of it just yet. The end of it is actually the next bit, because this is pretty much a reminiscence of the final boss, well, in the second final boss of Sonic 3 and K. Because this is basically the big robot that charges at you after a while. So what you've got to do, he drops bombs, and he also drops, he also shoots a laser at you, but lucky for me, Tails actually beat him there. But you want to jump over the laser when you're at the far right, and you want to jump over the bombs. And it's the gem that you want to attack on Metal Sonic. Watch out for his claws, though. And here is Hydro City Zone Act 1. This is the most satisfying boss ever. This is pretty much the opposite of what Act 2's boss fight in Hydro City Zone in Sonic 3 and K did. So, I'll show you why, but this is pretty much a reminiscence of the Labyrinth Zone, like, because you want to jump upwards and out of the way of any death traps. Only except you're not chasing Robotnik this time. But you only want to chase until you get to about here, and then you want to jump into his robot, which I mistakenly jumped into a spike there, which is not what you want to do. So you get into his vehicle, like this, and what you do, you have to time this perfectly so that you drag up Robotnik. And yeah, he drops bombs. So the best way to do this, which I went too early here, but I will show you how to do this. Right, wait until he goes far one side, until he drops his bomb, which I failed to do again there. So yeah, I was trying to figure out the pattern here, but yeah, I found out the correct pattern after a while. So wait until he drops his bomb, until he comes to about here. And then that's when you use the whirlwind to pull him up. And then that's how you hit Robotnik. So again, wait until he swims after he drops his bomb, and then pull him up. So again, drops his bomb, swims to the far right, pull him up, and then bang, and that's it for Robotnik. Very satisfying boss, literally the opposite of what the Hydro City boss in Act 2 did in Sonic 3 and K. Which is very fun, very satisfying. And this is probably the hardest boss of the bunch. Basically what you want to do, this is easier to do if you've got the bubble shield, but hit the bombs like with the switch like that, and then Robotnik will get hit by those, and that gives you an air bubble if you need it when he gets hit. So again, hit those buttons, and just dodge out of the way of spikes, and dodge out of the way of anything that can slow you down into Robotnik's propeller right in front of you. So yeah, for some reason the spikes don't harm him, which makes absolutely no sense, but here we go. Well, I mean, I think I missed him there. I don't know if I hit him there, but yeah. We'll see back at the recording, but a lot of people have different methods for this. Some people have better luck with this one. Like, my luck ran out of this after a while, but basically, it's literally hit the bombs, get that to hit Robotnik, avoid the spikes, because I got hit by the spike there, and then have the bomb hit Robotnik. And then the next phase, the next section of the boss, this is literally not changed. Like, this is literally Act 1's boss fight of Sonic 3. So, you jump over him like this, and then when he gets to about here, you want to jump up towards him and hit him like that. And then he starts causing a whirlwind, like below the water, or tornado, as you want to probably say. I don't know why I said whirlwind, but yeah. He does that, and then you keep jumping up at him, and then it's the same pattern, but I think I messed up here at one jump. So, again, but for some reason I managed to hit him like that. I have no idea how I managed it. I messed the jump up there. So I didn't know how I hit him there, but there you go. That's how you do this boss. It's literally not changed from the Sonic 3 boss fight. So yeah, and now we enter this zone, which is called Mirage Saloon Zone. And this boss fight can be pretty tricky. Basically, it's a giant caterpillar, which is about to be spawned by this robot here. So what you do in this one, you have to wait until he jumps out like this, and you have to time it perfectly to hit his head. So he jumps up, then you hit him like that, which I don't think that counts as a hit. So yeah, it's pretty hit or miss really to get his head. So the easiest way to get him is when he's jumping from far left to right. I tried to be sneaky there to try and get a second hit, but it didn't seem to work out. So when he's jumping from the side like that, that's the easiest way to get him. This is actually a reminiscence of the Caterpillar boss in Sonic 2 Master System, but this is with a different twist. So, yep. That's basically how you time it to get his head when he's jumping, like, backwards and forwards. Left and right when he jumps through, that's the easiest way to hit him. So, like that. I could probably have turned supersonic here, as you can see on the top right, but I wanted to do this so that it's legit. Like, that you beat him the legit way, not the easy, cheesy way, like with supersonic. So, yeah, that's been it. So, Knuckles' version of the boss fight, when he does Act 1 of this place, it's literally a reminiscence of Sonic 2's Caterpillar boss. So, he bounces the ball first, and then he basically rolls the ball second. And then that's your chance to be able to hit him. So again, it bounces the ball like that, and then he throws the ball, and then he gets low enough for you to be able to hit him. So be careful with the third one that he throws, because that's a bouncy one. So again, bounce, roll, and then hit, and then bounce. And then you just walk underneath it like that. Very simple boss. So again, bounce, and then you roll, and then you hit his head. I kind of messed up my timing for the run there, so that was my mistake. That was my bad. So, yeah, again, like that. And then we jump, and we do that. I probably could have got a second hit there, but I didn't want to risk it, so I ran back. So again, bounce, and then it's a roll, and then hit the head. And that's how you beat this one. So that's what I mean about bosses change depending if you're Sonic or Knuckles. Or any of the other characters besides Knuckles. So this one is quite tricky. This one brings back 3 characters, which is Fang, Bean, and Bark, the polar bear. So Fang the sniper, Bean Dynamite, and Knack the wolf. Or Knack the wolf. See, he's got 2 names. It's difficult. I prefer to call him Fang. So yep. So when you see Bark, he basically punches the ground and he drops things above you, which is kind of similar to the boss fight with the Mystic Cave. And Bean, he throws bombs at you, and with Fang, he shoots ammo at you like this, so you have to dodge them. And then you keep doing it enough times so that he responds the bot that's attacking you, and that's it. So this is Oil Ocean Zone. This is Act 1's boss. So this one's quite a tricky one. You want to dodge his spanner like that. So when he does this, stand in the middle. You don't want to stand like either the right ones, it's only the 2 middle ones, or the right ones. So the right and the left ones you don't want to stand on. The 2 middle ones is where you want to stand, because there's spikes above them, as you can see. So you hit them like this. And then again, throws the spanner, then you move to the side, and then he'll turn that dial, go to the middle, goes up, jump, bang, like that. I got him again there. So sometimes you can get lucky. I didn't get lucky there, and I got hit with his wrench. So again, up, and then I forgot to jump here, but yeah, you still got him. You still got him. So there we go. So the next one, this is a reminiscence of Oil Ocean Sonic 2, only except it's got a mix between that and the boss fight in the Lava Reef Zone in Sonic 3. What I mean by that is Act 1 in Lava Reef. So there's the Oil Ocean phase. So, yeah. That's the one that resembles Lava Reef Zone, like in Sonic 3 in K. Is that you want to hit those things. That gives you an advantage. Like, so you mean you don't have to get those? Like, that just makes it easier to be able to go and attack Robotnik. So right here, I forgot that when he shoots the laser, it actually travels from one platform to the other. So again, you want to keep hitting Robotnik as soon as he gets out of the oil. So again, you dodge underneath this thing here, and then out comes the laser, which has no specific pattern, because sometimes he'll shoot at the bottom first, and then he'll shoot at the top. And that's how you do it. So again, you can hit those to destroy them if you like, which Tails did for me there. And then you just destroy Robotnik. Simple as that. Very, very simple. And then next we have Lava Reef. This one, it took me a while to figure out and remember this. So there's the falling spikes that resembles the Mystic Cave Zone. So what you want to do is that you want to make him destroy the ground and then get hit by the lava. And then it exposes the robot skin so that you can be able to hit him. So again, just do that. Then lava shoots up and just keep avoiding the spikes. And then you expose him like that. But I forgot to go and hit him here, so that was my bad. So again, destroyed. And that is what harms him. So that's when I figured out you can actually hit him like that. So again, on top, and then if he does that when there's no rocks, there's actually a spiked ball that drops, which I didn't remember. So, but because I got rings, I used invincibility frames to just... But yeah, that's pretty much how you do this one. Then the next one really gave me a lot of trouble. This one took me a long while to figure this one. Which is, basically, this guy is riding a robot like a horse. And he's basically swinging the ball and chain like a mace. And the best way to do this is when he's running towards you with the ball and chain swinging like that, you want to jump at him as the ball and chain is swinging back against himself as he's going towards you. So again, he'll come back. But sometimes the flames will spawn from the middle, so make sure you don't get hit by those. I do apologize if I can't speak correctly, because usually I read stuff from a script. This is unscripted, so the only thing that's scripted is the intro and the outro of this video. But while I'm actually talking you through with how this game works, this is actually not scripted. So yeah. If I stutter like I was speaking, then that's why. But yeah, sometimes he does that, and then sometimes he drops flames behind him. Sometimes he doesn't. I don't understand why it does that. So he's doing the same thing again. No flames this time, which doesn't make sense to me. So yeah, again he'll come back with ball and chain like that, and he'll come back and bang. I don't know how I was able to hit him there. Like I said, there's lava. Well, there's fire that spawns here, so. And I managed to dodge the fire this time. So sometimes it's pick or mix. Like, it's hit or miss on that one, I should say. And that's that boss. So this is Knuckles' Act 2 of the Lava Reef Zone. His one's different. And his one's actually pathetically easy. I don't know if this is because I got the lightning shield. Maybe someone in the comments could tell me that. But, yeah. Knuckles' boss fight in this one. This guy is trying to steal the Master Emeralds. So what you've got to do is you want to stay on the Master Emeralds. Well, you want to stay on the emeralds that's below the Master Emeralds. Because if you stay on the ground, he'll do this, and then the lava ray, no, the laser ray will attack you like that. So always stay on the emeralds. And then that's how pathetically easy this boss fight actually is. Like, literally no competition whatsoever. Absolutely ridiculously easy. And here is Metallic Madness. This is actually a reminiscence of Sonic 1's final boss. So the only thing that's different is when it comes to these, normally these would come straight down, but these ones actually home in. So the way I done this was to basically spin dash from one side. When they come towards you, spin dash to the other side, and then those will not touch you. And then again, you want to hit the one that Robotnik's in. So as they come down, spin dash to the other side, and they will not touch you. And then there's Robotnik spawns. So if you think it's over, it's not. These will go out of control. So 1, 2, 3, and he shows up on the fourth one. So count 1, 2, 3, 4. He comes on the fourth. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. So always on the fourth one that he comes at. So 2, 3, and 4. Easiest boss in this game, I would say. At least for me, it's easy anyway. And here's Act 2. This one's a gumball. There's actually two things that spawn out of this. The easiest way to do this that I gathered is to get one out at a time. So, one is like Amy Rose, which is a pink hedgehog that fancies Sonic. And the other two is a boss fight, which is the Marble Hill Zone boss from Sonic 1 and the Emerald Hill Zone from Sonic 2. So there's the Emerald Hill one. Each one takes 3 hits. So 1, 2, and 3. And then here is the flying one. This is the Marble Hill Zone. So he'll drop fireballs like that. So 1, 2, 3. So they each take 3 hits. So to deal with the Amy Rose one, you just simply spin dash at it like that. Because if you stand still and let it go towards you, if you spawned like a Robotnik, like from that, then the Amy Rose will hold you in place and one of the Robotniks could easily hit you. So again, there's the Sonic 2 Emerald Hill boss fight. And then it takes 3 hits. And then that's the last one out of that. So again, this takes 3 hits. So 1, 2, and a 3. If you had the lava, well, the fire's power up, that would have been easy. So right here, you just do it again, and boom. That's it for that boss fight. Very, very, very simple. That is very simple indeed. And here is Titanic Monarch Zone. And this is Act 1. And this is a reminiscence of the Death Egg, which was in Sonic 3 and K. So again, wait until the balls drop down like that, and then you go up and hit the eye. It will spread out like that for a short second, and then when it closes in like that, that's your best chance to hit it. So again, comes down like that, go up and hit the eye, spreads out, just stay there and don't get hit by the spike, closes in, jump and hit the eye. So every time those balls explode, they will shoot these spikes at you like that. So again, come in, bang. So then the next phase to this is what he does is that you want to stay in the middle, because what he usually does is that he goes on the roof and he shoots out fireballs like this. So sometimes he'll go on the ground as well, but usually it is best to go in the middle because sometimes it's hit or miss, like where he's going to go. As you'll probably see, I think it's after this one it happens. Yep, it's that one there. But yeah, because I got rings, that didn't make that one so bad. So, and Tails got a hit there too. So yeah, as you saw there, I might have just found a way to not get hit by that. You can actually stand a little close to the eye so that the bullets don't harm you. Now this one, I could never figure out the correct pattern for this. I only got lucky with this boss fight because I had rings. So I usually try to keep the rings as much as I can. So what you do, when he's flying like this, Robotnik will jump a few times like that, and then you wait until he does this, which you saw I got hit there. So like I said, I never did remember the right pattern for this one. So he's about to do his electric thing like this, which is very impossible to dodge, by the way. And I think I got an extra guy there as well. I don't know how I'd done that, but I think it might have been because I got points, like up the top left. But yeah, he grabs you and he takes you to sections like this. So be careful with this one, because he rains in bombs on you like that, which is not fun whatsoever. But yeah, each of those places, well, I think a few of them give you rings, so just be wary of that one. For this one, like I said, I had to keep the rings as much as I could, because I literally could not for the life. And eventually, after you hit them, each arm will start getting destroyed. And you keep doing this, so it gets a little easier to hit him. But like I said, I don't know the correct pattern to this one. At least I don't think there's a pattern. Well, I mean, there's a few people that know the pattern, but I don't know what the pattern is. So for this one, all you have to do is avoid it, which I ended up trying to hit it. But there's no rings in this section, so if you lose your ring, then that's it. You're basically screwed. And I'm sorry if I yawned there, but yeah. Basically, just avoid it like that. And then eventually, you'll come out of this place and back in this area again. So there's different places that the hands bring you to. I'm not sure if I've explored all of them, because I've only really entered 2 of them. And yep, that's 2 of the arms gone now. So once all 4 of them are gone, that is the end of this boss fight. So again, you jump on him. So when he's like this, it gets easier to hit him. So again, like that, and like this, and then he gets hands that grab you. And I think this is the one which is new. Well, I mean, yeah, this one's new to me, so I didn't actually know the phases on this one, because I've never encountered that one before. So I couldn't tell you. I think you had to guess which one was the actual where he was at, and you had to guess which one he's in when it finishes spinning. But yeah, I think I'll lose my ring here in a bit. But yeah, he's only got 1 arm left here, so that makes it a lot easier to hit him. So when the arm's at that side, you want to go at the other side, so it makes it easier to get towards him, and then you destroy him like this. And I definitely lost my ring here this time. So yep, that was not fun. And we go to a new area like this. And then, when you get to here, this is a new one to me as well, which I couldn't explain because this is new. I've never been to this one before, but I think you have to avoid like death traps in front of you like that. So I didn't know what to expect here. So if I didn't seem like I knew what I was doing, it's because I never seen that one before. So yep, when he's up across like this, you want to again wait until he does that, and then that should be it for the boss, and that's it. And then this would have been the final boss if you had not got all the Chaos Emeralds, or if you played as anyone besides Sonic. But because I got all the Emeralds while doing this, this becomes the final boss. So this is just a little cutscene that builds up the suspense and the drama in this. So, Robotnik and this guy is fighting over the gem that they've got. So, for this one, you turn into Supersonic. So again, each second drains rings. So, if you press the A button, the Supersonic does this dash attack, but you don't ever want to use that because that actually drains like a ton of rings from you, which actually kills you a lot faster. So that's not a good idea to do, which you will see that I have not used in this entire fight. So you basically just want to fly towards them. So Robotnik's actually easy because he doesn't have anything that will drain your rings. The other guy is actually a lot more difficult. But there's a lot of rings that will fly across you like that. So, because he makes you lose rings, this is why this boss fight is not easy. Robotnik's easy to hit because he doesn't have anything that will drain your rings. So you keep going towards him, hitting Robotnik like that. For the other guy, what you want to do with him, you have to go towards him and then time it so that you can hit him when the bombs are not around him. He shoots these energy balls at you, which is the ones that drain your rings, which is not fun whatsoever. So again, do that. Then he shoots these balls like that. I don't know how I didn't lose rings there, but I wasn't going to question it. I lost rings there, but yeah, this is actually quite a tricky boss. Actually quite a tricky final boss, but yep, that is pretty much how it's done. So again, we go towards the bombs, and to avoid those at all costs if you can, which I failed to do, but I don't know what the actual pattern for this is or how to do it, because sometimes he moves off too quick before you get a chance to hit him. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm running out of rings really badly. But, so I think after a while, while he's shooting the energy balls, that's when he loses the bombs that's surrounding him like that. So, wait until that and then hit him, but I lost rings doing that, so that's because I hit the bomb along with it. And here comes Robotnik again. Then destroy him. Which I had to quickly get some new rings because I was slowly losing them. As you saw there, I got hit again. So I was like, I was desperately trying to get more rings here. So yep. And then that's it for that guy. And then all you have to do is defeat Robotnik, and then that's it. Because Robotnik's actually pathetically easy. There you go, and that's it. And that is all the bosses for Sonic Mania. Sonic saves the day once again. And that has been it for this video. If you've enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe, and remember to hit the bell for more contents from this channel. And let us know what your methods are for these bosses. I've been Kieran of Gaming Weekly Update, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.